Hey guys, it's Must Have Monday, and today we are talking about a product that has 22 essential oils. Yes, 22. Oils like rose and jasmine, ylang ylang, and frankincense, just to name a few. And these 22 oils create an emotional powerhouse of a blend called Highest Potential. This oil is not only inspiring and uplifting, but it may also help to release some of those emotional blocks that keep you from going down that path towards your goals and dreams. So if you're ready, let's learn more about it. Hey guys, it's Natalie with Living the Oil Life. Welcome to my channel. I'm glad you're joining us. If you've never checked out my channel before, make sure you look at some more videos like this one here. But today it is Must Have Monday, and we are talking about Highest Potential. Highest Potential is an amazing oil, and I was actually going through my oils, and as I was trying to decide what to put on my essential rewards order for this month, I realized that I was running out of this little gem, and then I realized that I have never done a must-have Monday for this. And as you can tell, it's a very loved and very worn bottle. I've had it for quite some time, and I realized I've never done one. So I thought, what a perfect time. Not only for people that are trying to set New Year's goals, but it is great for anybody that may be feeling a little bit stuck. They feel like their creativity just isn't where it should be. They may feel frustrated that they're not walking into the potential that they should or that they could have, or they're not feeling motivated or very confident these days. And I just thought I needed to share this amazing little blend. Now, if you missed it, I said this blend is made up of 22 oils. Yes, 22. Can you imagine 22 oils in this little 5 milliliter bottle? And it has oils blue cypress, ylang ylang, jasmine, cedarwood, geranium, lavender, Northern Lights black spruce, frankincense, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, white fir, cinnamon bark, Davana, rose, blue tansy, grapefruit, tangerine, spearmint, lemon, ocotea, citrus hystrix, German chamomile, and galbanum. That's a lot of oils in this little blend. And as you can see, those are very emotional oils, and a lot of them are the biblical oils, and I love it. Now, with those 22 oils, it's kind of hard to describe the aroma of this oil. And I realized a couple of days ago that I must need it, because when my body is craving certain oils or needs certain oils, especially the biblical oils, the only way that I can describe it is it smells like a burning cabin in the woods. That's the only way that I can describe it. And when I first started smelling a lot of the biblical oils, especially the ones in the kit, all of them had that same aroma. But once I started to use them and smell them a little bit more and get used to them, now I love them all. But my body must be needing this, or my emotions must be needing this, because it's not as strong as it was a couple of days ago, but it still smells like a burning cabin in the woods. But I can smell the cedarwood, the sandalwood, the blue tansy, kind of all of those woodsy type oils, I guess you can say. Those are very prominent, but I can still smell the ylang ylang and the jasmine and the floral oils in it. So it's not a very overpowering smell, but I might not be the best judge to tell you what this aroma smells like right now, because my body must need it, because it's smelling very smoky to me. So I think you may have to get it for yourself and let me know what you think the aroma smells like. Now, like I said, this is a very powerful emotional oil. And here are some of the highlights that I found that could be very beneficial. It can be uplifting and inspiring and spur creativity. It can help us collect our emotional and spiritual thoughts and chaotic energy so that we can focus better on the tasks at hand, or when we're trying to figure out our goals, or trying to figure out what the next step is, or what our potential is, or where we're headed down the road. It can help us to gather those thoughts. So they're kind of like not all over the place like mine can tend to be. It can help unlock past blocks and release mental blocks of frigidity and hopelessness. So if you know somebody that just feels hopeless, they feel like they're going nowhere, this might be a good oil for them. It can also help to release emotions of anger or frustration stemming from childhood trauma or fears. And we know that a lot of those roots of fears and traumas that we've had in childhood carry over into our adulthood and keep us back from doing the things that we've been called to do. Fear of not being good enough, fear of failing. If you were told as a child or, as growing up that you're never going to be anything more than this, or you're never going to be able to do that, or if you had dreams of doing something and, you had people, it doesn't even have to be your family, but teachers or somebody that you looked up to, and they just told you, you're never going to be able to do that. There's no way that you can do that. You're not smart enough. You're not pretty enough. You're not talented enough. You're not this. You're not that. And those roots dig deep into us and they carry over into our adulthood. And so highest potential may be a great oil to help work through those issues so that you can go on the path that you were created to go on. And you can go down the path that you have always dreamed of going down. So it can help us to release negative emotions and bring positive emotions of forgiveness, and release those frustrations and release hurts and things like that, and bring about the positive emotions of forgiveness, even emotions of forgiveness towards ourselves, of not doing things that we should have done or not being things that we wanted to be. And so this blend can help us work through some issues that are blinding us from seeing who we can truly be, and not just being who we can truly be for ourselves, but being who we truly need to be, or who we can be for the people around us and for the people that we're supposed to touch and to help. So highest potential is a topical aromatic oil, which means you can put it on your skin, or you can diffuse it or smell it straight out of the bottle. And it can be used neat, but since it has so many oils, and especially if you are a very sensitive, or if your skin is very sensitive, I would recommend diluting it 1-to-1. And a great thing to do is take a rollerball blend, a rollerball bottle, which I forgot mine, but it would be great to take a rollerball bottle and put about 10-20 drops in the bottle, and then put the rest of it in a carrier oil, and that way you have it with you all the time. And if you're just having one of those moments, you can roll it on, and get that feeling and get that uplifting and inspiring feeling going on. So you could put 2-to-4 drops on the edges of your ears, or behind your ears. I like to put them behind my ears for some reason. I'll rub it in my ears and then put it behind my ears. I don't know why. That's where my body likes it. You can put it on your wrists, on your temples, or sometimes I even like to drop it straight on my head. I do that with frankincense too. I love just dropping it on my head, but you got to be careful because of course you can get more than 2-to-4 drops on your head and then it's dripping all down, but hey, why not? You can also put 2 drops on a wet cloth and stick it in your dryer. That way your clothes can be smelling it, so you're smelling it throughout the day. And of course you can inhale it directly from the bottle or diffuse it. Now, everybody is different, but with me, I have a tendency when I diffuse the emotional oils, I get tired. So I will either diffuse my emotional oils at night, or I will just smell them directly out of the bottle a few times a day. I very rarely will diffuse my emotional oils, except like joy. Joy I can diffuse now without getting tired, and I can't think of what else. But other oils like highest potential, things that I know I've got stuff still deep inside, I will get tired when using them. So I usually don't do that. But I love to inhale it, and like I said in the other video of Into the Future, I will smell it, and I will either inhale it directly from the bottle, or I'll put a couple of drops in my hands, cup my hands over my nose, inhale it a couple of times, and then just release any negative thoughts that I know that I've been putting over myself, or any negative thoughts that people have been telling me. If people have been like negative towards me, I will, just release all of those, and I'll just start praying over myself and praying positive things, and maybe even scriptures of who I am in Christ, and just pray over myself and be positive over myself and just keep smelling it. And I try to do that a couple of times a day. when I'm feeling that I really need it. It is also good for pets. I've read that people have used it for horses that have a lot of fear. Sometimes when you get new horses and they're very skittish, or they're very fearful, and you're trying to, break them in, you can use the highest potential with that. And I thought about it, and probably be really great for those that work with shelter dogs. Put a couple of drops in your hand and pet them and love on them. Rub it on their ears. I love to rub the oils on my dog's ears, Sushi, and he actually really loves it now. He used to run, but especially with peace and calming and stress away, he knows that I'm putting it on my hands, and he kind of just sits there and puts his head down, and he's like waiting patiently for me to just rub his ears, and he loves that. So I think that might be good. And it's also good for kids. If you have a child that is feeling like they're not good enough, and they're getting ready for a big game, they're getting ready for a presentation, they're getting ready for a play, a recital, or anything like that, put a couple of drops in your hands, rub your hands together, and just start praying over them. Put some of the highest potential on their shoulders, put some valor on their big toe, and just pray that confidence over them, and pray their potential over them right before they're getting ready to do one of their activities. I think that would be an amazing thing to do as a parent or a guardian for them. So that is it for Must Have Monday, is a highest potential. If you've used it before, please comment below and let us know. We always love to hear how everybody else has used it. And if you haven't and you want to try it, it is a 5 milliliter bottle of 22 oils. And if you are a Young Living member, the wholesale price is $35.50. And if you're not, the retail price is $46.71. So that's why it's a good reason to be a wholesale member with Young Living. Now remember, when you put it on your Essential Rewards, your monthly program or your monthly order, then you are banking points, and depending on how long you've been on Essential Rewards, you could be earning at least 3.55 PV towards free product. I am earning 25% right now because I've been on it longer than 2 years. I can't remember what the amount is, but I will bank 8.87 PV towards a free product, and that could be a free lemon or orange or grapefruit, I think maybe vitality oil. It could also be a toothpaste or a lip balm, but I'm saving up mine. I'm not sure how many points I have. I think I have like 200 PV points banked. So that's why it's great to be on Essential Rewards. And if you don't know what Essential Rewards is, make sure you talk to the person that enrolled you with Young Living, or send me a message and I can try to help you walk through it. So that's it for Must Have Monday. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up by clicking on the little thumb below. Please feel free to share this video with other people. The social media links are down there below the description box. I would love for you to share it with other people who want to learn more about essential oils, especially someone who may not be living to their highest potential, or who may be fearing about living to their highest potential. Make sure you share it with them. And if you want to learn more about oils, make sure you visit my site, Living the Oil Life. You can sign up for my newsletter there, or find me on Facebook, Living the Oil Life with Natalie, I believe it is, and on Instagram. All of those links are down below also. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you do so. The bubble should be popping up somewhere like here. And as always, until next time, guys, keep living the oil life, and I'll see you later. Bye.